Hey y'all, how you doing? How you doing? I am in a funky, funny mood. We're gonna be talking about beauty. We're gonna be talking about sexuality, sensuality, and the words sex, love, power came up. Competition, insecurities, disgrace, all of that's coming up real heavy today. Yesterday, 2 days ago actually, this energy's been in my aura heavy, and it's really, really not fun to be here. I am not a woman who is self-conscious anymore, for the most part. At least physically, like about my body, about how I look and how I present. I think I'm lovely. I think, oh my god, my arm's going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I love myself. I think I'm fucking kick-ass. I take care of my body for the most part. I love her. And I'm not fucking, I mean, I am, but, you know, I don't got no BBL. I don't got D cups. I don't have a tiny little snatched waist. I have arm flaps. I got arm flaps. Like, my butt's a little saggy. Like, but all this stuff compared to the social societal norms, like I'm comparing myself to the beauty standard of our century or our time. The fucking 20th century. What am I talking about? Oh my god, this is this energy is so hard to talk to. I just feel like I should shut the fuck up. I feel like I'm ugly. I feel like gross. Like I didn't want to, the other day I was crying in the mirror and I didn't want to look at myself. I haven't had that in years. I got dressed today and I was like, ick. What the fuck? Why am I icking? And I think it's very clear to me, it became very clear to me, that this is definitely a channeled energy that I'm getting. So, if you're here and you're listening, I've been feeling you, baby girl, and we're gonna fucking talk about it. We're gonna talk about, they try to make us small, and they make us feel like we have to be, I don't know, something that we're not, anything that we're not, just to take our power away, because we are too fucking beautiful. It's overwhelming when a woman is completely in her power and fine and sexy, and she doesn't need you to she doesn't need other people to validate her or give her attention or tell her she's beautiful. She already knows. So then, it's like, what can you offer her? If you can't offer her, security and attention, because it's not something that she necessarily needs or wants, because she already gives herself that, then what can you offer her? And men don't want to think about that, because or women, nobody wants to think about that, because what you have to offer her then is genuality. What you have to offer her is yourself. Your beauty, and they don't want to hear that. They don't want to, that's scary to them. My arm is just fucking pulsating. The energy that's been going through me recently is just so intense. And I'm glad I'm here talking it out, and we're just going to stretch it out, and I'm going to keep yapping. But I know how gut-wrenching those, and it's not even, I remember when I was sitting there, I was brushing my teeth, crying, and I wasn't able to look at myself in the eyes. It was like, don't look at yourself, don't look at yourself, don't look at yourself. And I'm like, I feel like I'm being fucking possessed. I feel like there is something on top of me. It felt like almost like a dark black shadow just enveloping me, saying these things to me, making me feel this way. It wasn't me. It was something else. And I remember being in my head and being like, no, this isn't right, and I'm trying to fight it and say, no, I'm beautiful, no, I love myself, no. And all of this outside pressure was just trying to crush me. I feel my heart being like, hate yourself, just hate yourself. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So them demons are fucking crazy right now. Those demons are trying everything they fucking can to keep you down, keep you in place, keep you under their grasp. Because when you're not under their grasp, then you have the power to fucking exercise them. Gone, bye. And I like that. Okay. So, I'm gonna back up. That's the main premise energy of this reading. A lot of self-hate towards yourself, mostly for the feminine. I'm talking kind of more to the feminine about her body, about the way that she is treated. I'm watching Ginny and Georgia. I fucking binged so much of that last night. Like, I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. And Georgia's this badass mom. She came from abuse. She came from a bunch of shit. She had a kid at 15. She's been in a fucking... She's a badass woman. She's done some shit to survive. And what she talks about is... There's a line that's coming through. This is not a woman's world. This is a man's world. And you're at a disadvantage. And beauty is like having a fucking machine gun in this world. Right? It gives you immense amount of, because now they give a fuck about you. If you're not beautiful, a man don't give two shits about you. They want you in resources. They want you as their assistant that nobody sees. They want to step on you and use you. But if you're a beautiful woman, then they want to acquire you and have you and use you to make them feel better. You're like a reward. You're like a fucking present. You're like a fucking statue I'm seeing. And that is what we are in. We are still in that. We are still in this cycle. And every day, I don't give a fuck. I got pissed. I'm getting angry right now. As like somebody out there was like, meh, and I want to punch them right in the fucking face because fuck you. No, don't lie to me. Don't fucking lie to me. You know exactly. And it's because this way of thinking, this way of... It's almost like, okay, here's the difference, right? Now let's get into it. Women and men are both equally attractive. Women are like Earth. Women are like Mother Earth. And she is beautiful, she's vibrant, she's green, she's in so many different flavors, so many different colors, so many different expressions, and it's her expression that makes her so beautiful. And men and women, we all have feminine and masculine energies. Within a man, there are ways that that man expresses themselves and creates that makes them beautiful and attractive in the same way that you look at a beautiful woman and think she's attractive. It's all energy based, but women are very sensual beings because we are very emotional. And what ties into emotions are like the goods of life, you know, the happiness, the love, the sensuality, all of that is in her. You know, a man is very analytical. Like, think of masculine energy as like the universe. It witnesses and it sees everything. But a woman, the feminine energy, embodies it. It is what is being seen. And when you are something, you embody it, you live it, you feel it, you are it, and that is what people are either attracted to or not attracted to, right? You know, if somebody's embodying a way of life that's no good, you're gonna go, meh. But if they're embodying a way that is beautiful, you're attracted to them. And attraction has been blurred. Attraction's gotten blurred in the last, I don't even know how long. At least a good 100 years. probably 300 years. 300 years. I mean, I don't think, yes, at certain times in certain places in humans' histories, women have been seen as equal. But that whole idea, the whole thing that women are not equal to men is, you can't. You can't, that is where, I saw a rotted root in the ground. You can't build off of that. Because we see beauty as a means of worth, right? And so, yeah, imagine a woman there's a lady who's born who's at like a 6 out of 10, right? Her worth is inherently less than a lady who's a 9 out of 10. Just because of what? It's just characteristics. Even though that 9 out of 10, she's a bitch. She's a cunt. And the 6 out of 10, her heart is balanced and loving. And most of society, like 85% of it, would probably, at face value, we take a lot of things at face value. Beauty is not something that is face value. It's energetically very available. You can feel somebody, you can feel into somebody and be like, or, oh, but it's not physical. It's not to that level. I mean, there's an attraction and there's a beauty standard, but a beauty standard, somebody told you what to find attractive, and they say if you have this, or if you are this, then you've hit the standard, and therefore you are what everybody should be. And it's a really good feeling, for those people that are in that moment, the guy who gets the hot girl, the girl who's hot, she's like, oh yeah, everybody likes me, everybody, nah. But if you've ever been an objectively attractive person, an objectively attractive female, I'll tell you how fucking boring that gets real quick, because people don't see you for who you are. They see you for your face, and they see you for the standard that the world put up on you. And so they don't even value you. They value what they think society views you as. And this is why everything's fucking gross. This is why women hate themselves. This is why men don't fucking understand anything. They believe their standards and their myths and it's so stupid. It's so ridiculous. And it's so obvious. It's so obvious and everybody knows it. It's like, here we are, and right a centimeter underneath the unconscious is that this is stupid. That women are, one, definitely not below men. Get your get your stupid shit out of my face. Get that shit out of my face. Women are not below you, okay? A man is nothing. A man's world literally revolves around women, which is also not healthy. And women's lives revolve around competing with each other and getting a man. And that's not healthy either. None of us are looking in and trying to live our life for who we are, be the observer of our own, the masculine, our observer of our own feminine, our own embodiment of life, and live. And that is the most fucking attractive thing ever. When somebody is in their own energy, whatever energy it is, they're not fake. That they're not pretending, they're not putting a facade on, they're not trying to, I had a vision last night, and it was like me thinking about really stepping into my own and how I want to express myself. And I was like, if I start doing this, there's going to be a lot of people that I just reject naturally. We repel each other. And I was thinking about, like, the ladies that I know a lot of women out there, still my age, older and younger, that are all they do is sit on their phone and they see what's the next trend and they try to be it, or they compare themselves to other people, and their only thing that they really care about is being loved, and not even loved, adored and witnessed, and not taken care of, but like put on a pedestal by men. And there's so many of us like that. And I just couldn't get along with them. And I was thinking, I'm like, you can either, each person can embody who they really are, or they can continue with the grain, with those waves. And that's really what it is. And you can ask those women, some of them will tell you the truth, some of them will lie and say that they're happy, but they're not happy. They can't even be seen. They can't even be loved because they can't even show that. They're not even embodying who they really are. They're embodying what they think they're like putting on a play. And they're proud, and that's where their sense of worth comes from. Being so good at putting on the play that you've convinced these men to be in love with you for your body, or the way you act, or the way that, you act a certain way so somebody will like you. And girl, and some people, I can tell some of us are getting triggered right now. I get you. I've been there. I've been the blondie with the skinny jeans and the fucking pink and Nike I couldn't afford, and the makeup every day. I get it, but that's not lively. Cougars coming up. I've seen the cougars, and I've seen men like that. Those men are also not men I would want to have take me out on a date. Remember, don't you think a little harder? Again, 1 centimeter underneath the unconscious. Like, there's a lot of ick energy going on with attraction and love, and it being like a very superficial thing. Now let me put you through a hypothetical. I'm bringing you back, right? I'm bringing you back to when we were talking about when anybody, but we're going to make it women specifically, just to get really on the dot. When a woman stops tuning in to how other people view her, and even how she views herself on a scale, when she says, I love my body, not because it looks a certain way, but because it allows me, because it's a vessel that allows me to do whatever I want in this world. I'm in a fucking car right now, driving. I'm driving an hour and a half my merry way. I'm doing miles right now. And I would have never been able to do that if I didn't have arms or legs, or, a body that is functioning and healthy. Whoa, that's a breakthrough moment. Look at that body. She gets me through. And another thing that's really awesome about my body, it literally is the only place that can produce more humans. I have magic in my fucking body that creates life itself. That's really cool. And I go through periods every year, or every month, oh the dear. And I'm in pain. I go through tremendous pain, and I live through it. I work through it. I maintain and take care of myself. I release what needs to be gone. Release, like my egg that didn't fertilize. And then I'm okay. And then a week or two later, I'm a fucking Trying to hop on. That's really cool too, that my body just does that stuff. I like my body. I think my body is a pretty cool, even just like, you could say tool. And you know what? On top of that, if I look at my boobs, that's pretty hot. She is pretty hot. And I look at my body and I feel how the thing that I loved doing at the beginning of my self-love journey was I would touch my skin and I'd be like, fuck. Fuck, damn. She's so soft. She smells good. I am not opposed. Girl, I love the way my poo-tang smells. I love her. I'm like, she smells so good. I'm so soft. My hair's long or my hair's short and I look fierce and sexy. And as I start talking about this stuff and seeing my body and start talking positively about the real shit that's in front of me, I don't care that I don't care about that stupid shit. I care about the realness. Let's get so fucking real. Be so fucking for real. My body is so cool. And let's be so fucking for real. If there was a fucking room full of 15 men and I walked in, at least 7 want to hit. At least. Because one, we're animals and we're always trying to reproduce. And 2, you're a woman. You're beautiful. You are fucking beautiful. These men's brains, like, and we bring this in, right? The universe observes Mother Nature. It's the whole reason why we're even here. The sun was like, oh shit, the earth, this girl, that's really good. I really want to look and see that, and I really like that. And she's like, oh yeah, you like that? And as she's being looked at, she's like, let me spawn a tree, let me spawn fish, let me give you humans. Look at all the different ways that I can express myself because you want to see it. These men, they want to see it. They want to see you. And that's why, men inherently love women. And women also love women, because that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love seeing a beautiful woman. And I especially love seeing when I say beautiful woman, I mean all of us. Because we're all beautiful. When I love seeing a woman get loved and seen and get that good loving from a man who wants to see her, that shit makes me horny. That shit makes me so red and excited and joyful. I feel it in my fucking heart. I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Feel all of this as I'm talking about it. I feel incredibly better, I feel incredibly more sexy, in tune with myself, and right, talking about myself like that than we were just talking about a couple minutes ago, about the stupid structure cycle that humans are still going through with attention and superficiality. Again, we go 1 centimeter lower and understand this and be able to just let go and be like, oh shit, right. I'm sexy, period. And I know it. And as you start to do this, I started to love my body anyways. I was like, I don't need to look like that. That's superficial. And the people that I bring in, if I got a BBL, believe me, the men who would swarm me are not men who want to see the real beauty. These men are also in a superficial loop. And I always say it takes one real bitch to shake a whole fucking stadium, right? Like, yeah, player, you can love all your BBL girls, but the second, and this is another thing that I think is very attractive, this is one of my favorite things of all time, is as I'm sitting here and I back away from the superficiality of it, and I'm like, this is stupid, I know I'm sexy, and I know my worth, and my worth isn't in you. My worth is in my body. My body itself is worthy. My body is so cool, and I love her, and I want to kiss her, and I'm gonna fucking make love to her. I married myself like 2 summers ago, and me and her, my masculine loving my feminine, my parts loving each other, that shit sent me to fucking heaven. I've never experienced pleasure like that with I haven't experienced pleasure with that with nobody, let alone myself. I went to a new level, and that is so magnetizing. As you are focused in your body and who you are, it starts with your body, then it goes to your heart, then it goes to your mind and your soul, and you love every part of yourself, and every part loves every part. And when you love every part of yourself, then you are embodying who you are, and that is so sexy. People gravitate to it. No, everybody gravitates to it, the good and the bad. And like I was saying, you come around, the fucking players come around with their superficiality, and they see you, and they're looking at you. They're already gonna look up and down, because they can energetically sense you're a bad bitch, right? But you're a bad bitch, but not a bad bitch as in I'm gonna fucking shake my ass for anybody and fucking punch you in the face and fight and not be sensitive and be the baddies in its whole everything. Get that shit out of here. That is so far from like divine feminine. But the player comes around anyways, and he's used to the baddies. He's used to the women treating him like shit. And, I mean, he's going to treat her like shit because they're both living in a superficial cycle. And they think love is attention and sex for money and power. Crazy. Ridiculous. No. All of this is stupid. All of this doesn't even make sense. None of this is foundational in what is in humans and what is on Earth. But whatever. They're going to come around you, and they're going to want you so bad. They're going to want you so bad. Or they're going to be intimidated by you and not fuck with you. But both of those things, it's so funny. You're not going to care. You're going to see straight through it. And you're going to see them, and you go, ew. Ew. And he's so mad. They're so mad. This goes for women too. There's been bitches that I come around and they're so jealous of me. And I'm like, girl, you're jealous of me because you can feel I'm real and you can feel you're not. Ew. I don't want you. Get out of my face, bro. You're ugly. That's ugly as fuck. And, you're still beautiful as a being, as a human, on your process, on your life, but that is some nasty shit. And when you reject somebody, when a real bitch rejects somebody because I'm like, I see through your superficial game that you also see through, but you play anyways. That shit, one, is so powerful, empowering for me. And two, it helps them see what's up. And time and time again, I've woken motherfuckers up. They don't know what a real bitch is until they see it, and then it shakes up the fucking stadium. Then they're like, oh my god, no girl can compare to this person that I met, because she is her, and all these others are just lames. And you're like, baby boy, baby girl, I'm just being me, the same way you can be you, and the same way you can love on a woman who is that, and love is there. You just gotta stop playing your stupid game. And that will wake motherfuckers up. That's so funny. I just got a personal, a little wink to me. That's really funny. Yeah, punk ass bitches. Punk ass bitches who still want to hit, and they don't, and they I don't want you, bro. I don't want you. I'm the divine feminine. I don't want nothing but the divine masculine. And that, I pray to God, and I'm still hoping to find it. I'm still hoping to find him. But he's a little bit behind her. The masculine is behind the feminine because the feminine leads. The masculine is learning in this world. He's right here with us. He's on Earth. He's not in his normal terrain, right? He's used to being up here and just seeing everything and not being analytical and unemotional and just very eyes on so logistical, right? But that's not what we're doing. You're on Earth. You're on Earth to feel. You're on Earth to embody. You're on Earth to be that, but with love. And that, you want to learn how to love? You go to the fucking masters. And that's the feminine. She is it. She fucking wakes up and breathes it and is it. If she's allowed to be it. But, you know, a lot of things take her away from that because it's a vicious cycle. A lot of people want to destroy the light instead of becoming the light. But we don't let that shit happen. They want it so bad. They want to take it for themselves. And it's really unfortunate that people are in that. It's like a selfish mindset almost. Like, I need it. Or you can't be it because then I have to acknowledge that I'm not it. And people would rather fucking put themselves in a hole and cover up their head and die than admit that they can make mistakes and that they can also grow. Maybe it's because they can't acknowledge the fact that they can also grow afterwards. I don't know. But, I'm almost done with this reading. I'm going to try to get some chow. I'm hungry. I'm going to go meet with my grandmammy, talk to her. Yeah. So if you're tripping, if you feel hateful towards your body, and if you're feeling hateful towards your body, no, it's 100% not you. It's get off social media. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you don't like yourself, bitch, delete TikTok, where they make money and they profit and they want you to become addicted to seeing videos of women who get famous for just having a natural body that looks a certain way, or that, you know, and if a bitch is posting her body like that, you know damn well, this is another thing, you know damn well, she wants that attention and she doesn't feel fulfilled within herself. She doesn't know that, she knows she's beautiful, but she wants more and more and more and more. The thing about me is I've always been an attractive woman. My body has always been pretty enough that men and women will outwardly make comments about it. Bro, men throw themselves at me. Women throw themselves at me. I am at a place where I don't leave my house unless I am properly covered up. Because I know if I don't, somebody's going to say something to me. And honestly, when I'm in life and I'm trying to fucking explore and do my thing and enjoy life and just be out there, I don't want people to meet me with that. I don't want that. Because also, that's fucking weird. Just because you find somebody attractive, you know, for whatever reason, doesn't mean that you have to fucking try to fuck them. Weird. Again, sex and it being so quick and it being like a form of affirmation that you are a good, or you're lovable. Weird. Again, they want it that way. The demons want it that way because they don't want you to actually love. But oh God, I don't know. I cover myself up. Some of the most beautiful, and I see a lot of like African mothers and grandmothers, and like, you know, sometimes some more of my generation or two, they cover themselves up with those long dresses. Now, when I'm talking about like Muslim, covering my hair, covering everything, hiding everything that I am, because that's also not balanced. You are beautiful and you should be seen, but you should not be giving it all the fuck up because you're curvy and you're beautiful, and motherfuckers, bitch, motherfucker will fucking take that from you if you fucking run around letting it all out. I'm serious. Unfortunately, they will. That's why there's so much fucking rape and dark shit. Alright, I gotta call my grandma. I might hop back on here. I might not. I gotta hop back on at least to say bye. Alright, I got a couple more minutes till she's gonna be here. So, Yeah, dude. It's unfortunate. I remember when I was a little girl. I could sleep in that car. When I was a little girl, I wanted to show all my parts off. I wanted to wear tank top or crop tops. I wanted to wear bikinis. I wanted to be seen and thought of as sexy. And it's really sad because I remember now that I'm 21, almost 22, I look back and I'm like, you don't understand, little one, but you're putting parts of you out there to be seen that you don't want to be seen, right? Especially when you're young. That's icky. That's really, really icky. But even as we grow older, like, the same people that will look at you as you put yourself out there, that will look at you like that, those people are also icky. And I don't think there's empowerment. I don't think there's empowerment in shaking ass and wearing next to nothing and being like, I'm sexy, look at me, I'm sexy. Like, we already know you're sexy. Everybody already knows you're sexy. What you're doing is there's also a competitive nature about it too, you know, because let's be so real, if I'm out at a concert or a club and I'm in clothes that cover my parts, I'm not going to be nearly as attractive or approached as much as a woman who has a tiny mini skirt on and like nipple cups, right? And it's like a power dynamic. Like, oh, because I show more skin, because I'm more outward. This is another thing. I just got a flash of like 2 girls making out, right? For all the men, and all the men are going crazy. It's like, it's a play. And it's so fucking gross. Because it's like, bitch. Because you know what, girl? What if somebody, one of the handfuls of the dirt men is probably going to take you home, and that person's going to give you meaningless sex for a night, use your body that you put out there to be used, and then they're going to leave. And that's not what she wants. It's the last thing that any woman wants, is to be used and then left. Because what the whole thing, everything is, all of this, the main point here is how valuable beauty is. How valuable she is. And we've played ourselves. Women have played themselves for a long time. Men have put us in this box. It's so fucking ridiculous. So ridiculous. They make women be in all sorts of different boxes. You have to be sexy. You have to be completely covered up. You can't speak. You can't fucking drive. You can't get married, or you can't do anything without being married. This was like a fucking less than 100 years ago, girls. Like, don't you dare forget that these men didn't want women to be empowered, because it was too much for them. It's too much for the woman to be the leader, because it requires men to acknowledge that though they have physical strength and capabilities, they don't have the direction. They aren't using it in the most positive, loving direction. Yeah, I bet. Just ridiculous. My stomach hurts. Somebody's in pain. There's all my women ancestors in my stomach screaming screaming in agony from all the times I got fucked over. And I guess that's why a lot of women act the way they do act now. Because they're used to being fucked over. And so fucking themselves before anybody else can fuck them over is how they protect themselves. By putting their bodies out there, by not covering up, by not valuing, by just having reckless sex. And because, girlfriend, don't even fucking play with me. You're not coming from a hookup. And if you did come from a hookup, you would want to stay with that person. You'd want them to continuously be there for you. But you already signed up for a shit man because you signed up for a hookup. You signed up for a man who just wanted to one and done you. How does it feel to be one and done? You know it's not nice. And the man knows it's not nice to be one and done either. He just don't know how to hold all of a woman. All of what a woman can give and offer him. But that's not our problem. That's the masculine's problem to figure out. And by staying in your power, like I said, the players come and you go, ew. I love that so much. Like, and that's loving. That's love. You know, if you're a fucking fuckface, I can't allow you to be a fuckface in my face. I can't enable it. Because then, especially because I see right through it. Again, and women are a lot more intuitive. We are the emotions. We are the psychics. We are intuition. We know. And they know. But we have to start being strong in our knowing. Right? Oh. I just felt a wave of healing. A wave of healing on all the beautiful ladies who listened. And a wave of healing on the men attached to them. Like, their counterparts are getting healed, too. You know? This is a huge thing. This is gonna be really fantastic when we fucking end the karma and figure it all out, right? Like, women are going to be able to be seen and loved and adored and respect themselves. Respect themselves for the beauty that transcends. It's somebody just fucking was like, respect yourself. Not respect yourself as in I'm better than anybody. Respect myself as in this is a fucking miracle. I am a miracle. The fact that I'm here, the fact that my body does all this without me even doing anything is a miracle. My everything is a miracle. And y'all don't want me to say it. Nobody wants me to say it out loud. Everybody judges me and is like, oh, this bitch thinks she's... Why are you so hateful? Masculine, why are you so hateful? Because you know she is, motherfucker. Oh my God, piss me the fuck off. Piss me the fuck off. Piss me the fuck off. And that's alright. Because I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna be embodied. I'm gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna be empowered. And I'm gonna be real. And I'm not gonna like that fake shit. I'm not gonna like that that's just lame. Is what I want to say. That's just no good. Sorry. Go heal fix that, run it back, and then we'll see. We'll chat then, right? Okay. I'm gonna get in to go get some food. I'm really grateful for this energy. I'm glad that it came up. It makes me sad. It makes me very sad, and also very grateful that I'm not tapped into that energy anymore nearly as much. When I was young, yeah. When I was young, baby girl, the best thing I ever did was delete TikTok, delete social media. I have Facebook for networking, Pinterest for inspiration. That's all I need. Why do I need Instagram? Why do I need to post to people who I am so that they can... No, if you want to know who I am, come get with me. I don't need TikTok to see and scroll and see other people live their life. I need to be living my life. I don't need Snapchat where I don't need to be looking at myself and posing like that all the time. I don't need to, oh my God, I don't need to be posting a fucking selfie on my story just to have 10 who's slide up and be like, damn, shawty. What does that give me? What does that even do for me? Oh my God. I don't need it. I'd rather go listen to a book. I'd rather go meditate. I'd rather go write in a meadow. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah. I'd rather go get strong with my body, boss up my body, make some yummy food, fucking create something. That sounds awesome. So much more awesome than sitting there. And that's what they fucking do to you. That's what they want. Isn't that stupid? Not us. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I love you. 11:11 right on the dot. I fucking love you, bitch. You are sexy. You're sexy in the best way. You're sexy in the most genuine, real way. You're real sexy. Sexy that won't change just because the beauty standard did. Alright. I'll see you next time. I love you. Oh, by the way, my name's Chloe Love. I've been trying to end this video for a minute. My name's Chloe Love. I'm a channel. I'm fucking a witch. I'm spiritual as fuck. Let me heal you with my hands. I have a website that I offer a handful of resources. You can email me. You can just email me there and we can chat. Even if you don't want, if you're in a place like me, if you're a place like me or a place that's like maybe 2 steps ahead or it's 2 steps behind me, call me, text me, let's talk. I want to help as many people as I fucking can, and I want to be helped, and I want to do it in such a nice, loving, and receiving way. I hate spiritual bitches. I hate spiritual bitches that need to fucking charge a living fortune for their what? For what? For knowledge we all already have? No, that knowledge that we need to get out to the world? No! Okay? I want to talk to people, and that don't cost a damn thing. I want to connect with people. That don't cost a damn thing. Now, if you want some juju magic, because I work with that, if I take on somebody's energy, I process that all day. Right? That's a thing. That's like a whole day work. And that is worth some money. That is worth value. Like a job. But to talk to... No. Never. I hate that. And I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to mentor babies for free. I can't wait to have podcasts and talks to the public. To have one-on-one conversations with people who are lost and need help, or just people who are on their way just want advice, or just want to connect and get another opinion. I can't wait to do that. And it could happen right now. Email me. Drop a fucking comment. Let's talk. I love you. Yeah. Again, my name's Chloe Love. And my link for my website will be in the description. And I will see you next time. Bye, babies.